Friend of the show, Kyle Gunn.
The wee man.
He's been in touch, and he's...
Let's hope he's not in charge.
He's told us about Jaro Calvin, the Jamaican striker, 21 goals in the Jamaican Premier League last year. He's apparently on the brink of signing for St Mirren.
Well, do you know what? I would not doubt Kyle's information. If Kyle's telling us that's happening, and especially at St Mirren, he's the top man.
He's always on the ball.
He's always on it.
Yep.
So if that's what Kyle's hearing, then I think you can take it as read. Take it to the bank.
Elsewhere, Aberdeen have kicked out a £600,000 bid for Shayden Morris from an unnamed English club.
Do you know why I love that?
An unnamed club?
No. I love the fact that Aberdeen, and I think was there not, there's been similar at Hibs with the Australian fullback.
Oh, Lewis Miller.
Hibs are resisting, Aberdeen are resisting. I'm telling you, these guys, these clubs are looking at this, Daniel. I've been saying it for a while now. They're looking at this season and they are ready for it. And do you know what? Times have changed. You're not going to come and take away one of our players for 600 grand. Don't even be ridiculous.
They don't need to. They don't need it.
If you want one of our guys, come, give us a fair fee, but you're not going to nick people off us for 600 grand.
No.
Guys that are actually big contributors to the starting 11 or from the benches. You know, Shayden Morris is one of these guys, seems to be better as a substitute than it is when he starts. But a talented player, you don't come to us with 600 grand. And I love that, because it's about time Scottish football found its bollocks when it came to this sort of stuff, to be perfectly frank.
I always think, see, every time I see him play, and it is a lot, he comes on as a substitute, I think he's brilliant.
He's a game changer.
Really good.
Why would you sell a game changer for 600 grand?
Exactly. The other one is that Aberdeen are trying to get Daba on a permanent transfer. Obviously, he was on loan last season. The other stuff that I want to touch on, Dundee United are close to...
By the way...
close to completing their ninth signing, I know.
You know, I put my hands up. I've been talking particularly about, you know, Hearts with Derek McInnes and Tony Bloom, Hibs making a record signing, Aberdeen going at it, you know, sending out all the right signals. Dundee United quietly have just been going, I'll take you.
Yep.
What's that, 9 signings? 10?
9 apparently. Ivan Dolcek, and again, I'm probably...
A defender,
mispronouncing his name. I think he's well placed. Defensive midfielder, Croatian, but he'll be signing number 9 if Jim Goodwin gets him.
Well, look, do you know what I'd say about that? I think that's a lot of changes, and Dundee United actually had a very good season in their first season back up.
You wouldn't have thought they needed that many changes.
I didn't think they were in need of an overhaul.
No.
But what I would say is that Jim Goodwin has shown, and his work last season would indicate, that he knows his markets. He's good in the transfer market. Mm-hmm. I think was it not him that brought Majowski to Aberdeen in the first instance? Was it? Am I right?
I think you're right, aye.
So he knows he's good in these markets.
Yeah, I think you are right, aye.
He's good in these markets. And the players that he brought to United last season were successful. My one concern would be that you start to get like the League of Nations in there, and that you've seen what happened. You know, the criticism that we've been giving Rangers for perhaps losing their identity, and I'd be careful that you don't go too extreme with it. Mm-hmm. But Jim Goodwin has shown that he's got a level of expertise at that end. Kind of guys nobody's ever heard of, from markets that we've never heard of, that don't really cost all that much, but they make an impact. So, again, I've said it, and it's even, I'm hoping this goes well for United, because if we get Dundee United and Aberdeen, Hibs and Hearts, and Rangers and Celtic all going at it in the top 6 next season, we've got a hell of a product, we've got a hell of a league to watch.
It's difficult to see how they could all be on fire, obviously, if they're going to be cutting each other's throats. But it does feel like you look at them all individually, they all seem to be doing brilliant.
All they need to do is swing some punches.
Aye.
Because, you know, what we've seen previously is Hearts have fallen away last season, absolutely terrible, right? Hibs, the start of last season, an absolute joke. Aberdeen started amazingly, became a joke for the next kind of middle part of the season. All we're asking, guys, and I know it's a big ask, but just, you know what? Know what you are. Come into this season with high ambitions, minimum third place. You're all fighting for it. So let's go and let's have a real tear up, and stand your ground and swing and throw your punches. Because if you can do that, whether it's against Celtic, Rangers, whether it's against Aberdeen, Hearts, whoever it is, we're going to get some brilliant matches. We're going to get some real excitement, and we're going to get packed stadiums. And Scottish football will be all the healthier for it and more